This weekend, I'm headed to Miami, Florida. So get ready because I'm about to jump over, speed out, and get down into the trenches to find the wildest adventure this city has to offer. I'm Ramona Bruland. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect adventure. I'll travel anywhere for the challenge. This is my personal quest to test my limits, and along the way, I savor the local flavor. Dare me, I'll do it. Miami, famous for its gorgeous beaches, sexy culture, and luxurious hotels. But I'm here for some hardcore adventures.
This activity I've been really excited about for a very long time. There's flat water, wakeboards, people doing flips in the air, an incredible pulley rig system suspended over the water. I have no idea what I'm talking about? Well, neither do I. Let's go find out.
I'm realizing that these boarders have some serious skills. I'm hoping that Instructor Jeff will help me transfer my snowboarding tricks into the water.
Jeff, hi. Ramona.
Ramona, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Thanks so much for having me here today.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
This looks insane. I've never seen anything like it before.
This is the future of wakeboarding right here. Cable wakeboarding. No more boats.
Exactly. No boats, no fuel upkeep or anything like that. But how does this all work? Like, how would you describe cable wakeboarding?
Cable wakeboarding. You come in, you get your wristband on, go over here, your operator's gonna hand you a handle, click on, start doing laps. It's a German concept, the whole cable way. And like Germany alone, there's like 70 cables.
So big Euro sport, because I noticed there's these features in the water, like rails and jumps and things like that?
Kickers and the sliders, yeah, there's some non-moving obstacles out there that you can run into and do some flips off of.
But I noticed people are not just flipping off the features, they're flipping on the flat water too. How does that work? How does it differ from wakeboarding where you have a wake to jump off of?
That's what makes cable wakeboarding different from the boat, is these like corner tricks that they do right off the flat water. What you do is you just stretch the cable a little bit, and the cable pulls you back.
Like that?
Just like that, and it rips you out of the water, and you just hold on, fly in the air.
Oh.
You guys go as high as the cable sometimes, and cable's up there like 35 feet.
Simply put, cable wakeboarding is wakeboarding minus a boat. Riders are pulled by an overhead cable system that's suspended in the air, cruising at around 18 miles an hour. Sounds cool, huh?
All right, so here's your equipment right here.
Okay.
Got you on a nice little hyperlight board. We're gonna try it on, do a quick little rundown of what you gotta do. Let's try this with vest on. You nervous? Don't worry, we fed all the alligators. Here's your helmet. Just go ahead and slide your feet in here, just make sure it fits and everything. Cool. Now, when you're on the water, how you wanna ride in the cable, and when you go in between the buoys at the corners, you wanna squat down and pull out the slack. So you're riding along, and it gets the slack, squat over it, and pull it in. Okay. That's right, and then you're gonna be turning with the cable.
So this is gonna be the hardest part of, well, getting off the dock might be the hardest part. The second hardest part is getting around the corners.
It can be. Stand tall and fall, stay low, and go.
Stay low and go, I like that.
Yeah, it's one of my rhymes. It works, all right?
Excellent.
So let's hit the water.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Given my snowboarding background, I'm feeling pretty confident to jump right in. Starting at the dock with my rope in hand, Jeff gives me a few last pointers.
When it clicks, it pulls you hard. Okay. Keep the handle in, right? Let it pull you from your hip into the squat. And as you squat, look at my arms go out.
Okay.
And that's how we're gonna ride. And then from there, it's kind of like wakeboarding up till the corner.
And then I go all the way around.
Oh yeah, for like 2 hours straight.
For as long as I can?
Yeah, just keep going around. Right. So leaning back.
Although it's my first time doing this, he feels confident that it'll be a piece of cake. I sure hope so. And I'm off.
Boom.
It's my first wipeout, and now I have to do the walk of shame, or stride of pride, whichever way you'd like to look at it. That's okay though, I'll just give it another shot. And another wipeout. This is a lot harder than it looks. Let's try this again. it's obvious that I'm a beginner. One of the local pros, Mark, jumps in to show me the ropes. Mark makes it look so easy. I'm going to attempt to catch up with him. Ready for my first jump? Clearly, I still have a lot to learn. But my competitive nature is kicking in. I'm determined to get it right. Okay, so I'm not going to be in the World Championships anytime soon, but I refuse to give up. I'm going to give it one more shot. Did you see that? Let's watch again. Now that's what I call an adrenaline rush.
What I was in for when I came to Ski Rixen today. Cable wakeboarding, you know, what is that? But it is an exhilarating sport. It was harder than I was expecting. I must admit, at the beginning, I was probably a little cocky because of my snowboarding background. I was like, wakeboard, jumps, ramps, not a problem. I got it down. Got off the dock okay. That first corner, just wasn't ready for it. Straight over the handlebars. That got me a little mad, so I went out a second time. I was determined to nail it. Bam! Straight on my back. I just couldn't work out how to take those corners. You're changing tracks, you've got to take it wide, you've got to be on the right edge. Once I nailed the corners and was getting comfortable on the straights, of course I wanted to try some of the features. Totally wiped out. Beelining straight for this big piece of plastic in the middle of a lake. But the hardest part is getting over the mental challenge of trying to do things that you couldn't do before. Couldn't land the jump. Perseverance, just trying again and again, especially after you just wiped out and smacked your face in the water, trying exactly the same thing. If you're in Miami, definitely check out cable wakeboarding. It is a whole lot of fun. You can pass the whole day, and you never know, maybe you'll be hitting some jumps by the end of it.
Coming up, a sport so hardcore, I have second thoughts.
All right, now I'm nervous.